Hi guys, mathematicians, that's me. I hope I heard that from you guys. Hey, welcome back. We're going to right now today talk again about the adding up method, but we're going to use this understanding when we're with story problems. All right? So I'm going to tell you a story problem and I want you to tell me how that would look as a situation equation, okay? Or maybe you'd put it into a math mountain. So let's make sure we understand that math mountain. I'll put it here just to get it ready, okay? Turtle Creek has 320 students. 150 of them walk to school. The rest take the bus. How many students take the bus? Now, one more time. Turtle Creek has 320 students. 150 walk to school, and the rest take the bus. How many are taking the bus? I know Uncle Tommy is sitting there thinking this one out right now. So we have 320 students. We know the total, don't we? I hope you all said, yeah, we know the total. So we know the total is 320. And of those 320, 150 of them walk to school. So if I was going to do a situation equation, I might say 150 are walkers. I'll put a W for walkers. And then there's those students that also are there, but they're the ones taking the bus. That's what we want to find out is who's taking the bus. I'll put a B underneath that unknown. Now, when I have them together, I'm told the total, which is 320. That's why I put it up here, because I know the total. So I'm not looking for the total. What am I looking for? You're right, I'm looking for an unknown add-in. Because when I put those two, when I put the walkers and the busers back together, I'll come back to my 320. So friends, right down here, I'm putting that 150. And I'm going to say right here are my busers. And I'll even label that. So that reminds me of what I'm looking for. Here is my situation equation. In a case, that's really what that is. How I solve it is going to be how I choose to. And again, some of you might subtract from that total, that 150, to find that other unknown add-in. But if we use the adding up method, then maybe we could try that. So let's try that. 150. I'm going to add up till I get to 320 because I'm looking for that unknown add-in. So 350. Friends, a lot of you might be going, Mrs. Seitz, I know another 15 tens is going to give me 30 tens, which would be 300. So maybe you're going to add 150. I'm going to go a little bit slower. I'm going to go to the next 100. I'm going to add 50. And that's going to get me to 200. Now that I'm at 200, I can add another 100 to get to 300. When I'm at 300, I'm just going to then add my two tens, which is 20. Now I'm at 320. How many did I add on? It's pretty clear. I have 5 tens, 2 tens, and a 100. There's that expanded kind of look of pulling numbers apart. I'm going to put them together. So I have 100 plus those 5 tens, 150, plus this 20, 170. 170 is what my total is that I added up. Did you get that? Maybe you did it a different way, and that's okay too, because you guys are math monsters. You know what I mean. Oh, I've just got to do it. Math monster? Math monster! Math monster! Oh, thank you. So friends, we have 170. We figured out that situation equation. Use that then to solve. Very important when we're doing this because I want to make sure that people are also doing this so they're realizing, what am I looking for? So when we're looking at story problems on our lesson 8 in this unit, we can use this understanding of adding up. Here we go. Read it with me if you'd like. Mr. Cruz has 750 yams to sell. A yam is kind of like a root vegetable, kind of looks like a potato All right, people like, they can make them with brown sugar. It gets to be sweet. They mush them up. I personally don't enjoy yams, but I use that one. So Mr. Cruz has 750 yams to sell. He sells some and has 278 yams left. How many yams does he sell? Well, friends, let's think about this. Do we know the total? I hope you guys said, yeah, we do, because the total, friends, is 750. He has that many yams. And then he sells some. So what he has left is 278. The situation equation, friends, would look like this. You put yours down, I'll put mine down. We know he has 750. He sold some right here. He did that. That's not an adding. You're right. That's a taking away. 750, he sold some. He didn't get more. And now he has 278. If I put my 278 in its right spot, in my unknown add-in, I'm ready to go. Sometimes people are like, oh, it doesn't go that way, Mrs. Seitz. I'm going to tell you why. Because we're looking at something he sold, and then this is what he is left with. Sometimes even putting your math mountain like that is even more clear. So I'm trying to figure out what it is that he sold, because this is what he has left. Okay, so that's the sold, and that's what is left. And we know what he started with. This is what he started with. Okay? So let's now think. How can I use the adding up method for this, Mrs. Seitz? Well, we can take this unknown add-in that we're trying to find and take the known add-in. I'm going to add up to 750. So 278 plus what? I'm going to try to get to my next 10. I'm going to go to 2 on that, so I have 280. Now, 280, I can get to 300 by adding, that's right, I'm going to add 2 tens. Now I'm at 300, but I want to get to 750. So I'm going to put 300. I'm going to add 400 to that because I know that 3 plus 4 is 7. So 300 plus 400 equals 700. And now I'm at 700 plus, I need to get those 5 tens in there, plus 50. And now I'm at my 750, which was what I was reaching for. What I added up to are right there. I've got a 2, I have 2 tens, a 400, and a 50, which is 5 tens. I'm going to add this up. 400 plus 50 and 20 is 70 plus 2. This is where my place value understanding comes into place. So friends, that's using the adding up strategy. So now I know that he sold 472. And if I would put those two back together, I would get 750. Friends, this is your adding up method. I'm going to show you one more. And I hope on this one you guys jump ahead of me and maybe you try it without me. I'll put it up here. My friend Miss Della has 224 shells. She gives some to Nick. Now she has 162 shells. How many shells did she give away? Like how many did she give to Nick? When we look at a story problem, it's important for us to think about what's happening in this story problem. Della, you got 224 shells. Probably got them at the beach. Nick comes along and you gave him some. Now she has 162 left. What did she give Nick? I hope you guys are doing a math mountain. I'm going to use a better marker. Oh, this is a good one. Do I know the total, friends? That's what she started with. And she gave some away. And when she looked, she's like, oh, I only have 162 left. My situation equation, friends, would look very similar. 224, she gave some away. That would be a takeaway. That would be a subtraction. Because now what she has left after she gave some to Nick, she has 162. This is what she gave to Nick. What did she give to Nick? This is what she started with. And this is what is left. My Math Mountain lets me know what kind of an action I could do. I could subtract from this number. I could go 224, take away 162. I could do that, friends, if I wanted to. But since we're practicing the adding up method, let's try it with that method. I'm going to take that 162, I'm going to add up to find the unknown add-in. 162. Friends, try that at home. How are you going to add up to 224 to find that unknown? Lots of different ways to do it if I'm doing the adding up. I'm going to add 8 to get to 170. I hope you're doing yours at home. I'm going to add 30. Now I'm at 200. Oh, I just want to get to 224. And I'm going to add my 24. I see what I added up. What did you add up? I'm going to add mine now. I have an 8 and a 4. Wow. I might do this. I might put 30 and 24 together and get 54 and then add my 8. I could do that if I wanted to. I hope you guys came up with 62 as your answer. 62 is what I came up with. Yeah. Hey guys, this is the adding up method with our story problems. When you're at home working on your sheets in lessons 8 from unit 6, and anytime you are looking at a story problem, remember, making that situation equation will help you understand what action you could do. This was the adding up method. All right, mathematicians, I'm really glad we could spend this time together. Have a great day. Mathematicians, that's me. See you later.